This is Terry Grimbeek with Just Catamarans, and today we are in Fort Lauderdale having a look at the 2018 Leopard 40 called Enterprise. Starting at the back of the Leopard 40 here, one of the first things you will notice is the sugar scoops or the transoms, which give you a good amount of space, especially on a 40-foot vessel. This is a great area to put on scuba tanks or get in and out from the swim, so just an excellent sized platform back here. The emergency tiller access is right at the top of this swim platform. As we make our way forward, you will find very easy access to your engine bays, and this is bay 1 of 2, with your engines being on both sides of the vessel, port and starboard. You have very easy in and out access to your helm, as well as a stairway that goes in and out of the cockpit area back there. We'll stop here and have a more detailed look as we make our way into the cockpit. Walking around the sides of the boat, very nice wide walkways, easy to navigate. You have good handholds around the entirety of the vessel, and you also have very easy to use stairs in case you need to make your way up top to access your boom and sail. As we walk forward on the boat here, you will find a large central trampoline. It's not broken in the center, it's just one large trampoline, which I absolutely love. The owner of this boat has added the bowsprit, and this boat does come with 2 head sails as well, and you'll find details to those in the listing. Up front you have the bow seats, which are they use like a more starboard style material, so you don't have to worry about keeping them varnished or rotting like some of the wood ones do. In the front of the boat you're going to find one large hatch here. You have the bean bags, which are currently in here. Underneath those you have a generator. That generator was installed just 2 years ago, and there are also water tanks under that as well. Making your way to the central hatch here, you will find the windlass along with the anchor and anchor chain. There is also access right in here to the wash down. So if you need to wash the boat down, that is where you would plug in. Looking over to the other side now, you will find another water tank along with small bit of extra storage space up here. And then looking aft on the boat, you will see once again just that signature door that all the newer Leopards come with. And that front door really has been a game changer for Leopard. Just the airflow that you get through there, it's an amazing feature that it's difficult to do without once you've had it. Okay, making our way down the port side of the boat now, you'll see once again just those nice wide walkways. The only difference from port to starboard really being that you do not have the helm on the port side of the boat. You'll see we have the Starlink dish back there, as well as a little bit of solar walk-on solar panels up on the top. And then as we make our way down here, this side has the swim ladder on the port side, which we did not have on starboard. And then we have the port engine bay in here as well, very easy to access, just like on starboard. As we make our way into the cockpit, couple of features to point out. Firstly, you have storage under this seat back here. Typically that would be where your life raft is located. The owner of this boat has had that repositioned up behind the helm station. Looking aft, you're going to see the tender lift as well as the tender. Now this tender is due to go and be refurbished by the manufacturer the day after this video. So we'll hopefully bring you some more updated pictures of that. So you can look in the listing for that. As we make our way into the cockpit area, nice large table out here, great amount of seating. Can really host a lot of people on this 40-foot vessel, which is great. And then here you'll see that stairwell leading up to the helm station that we discussed. Up at the helm station, You have one powered winch, and then you have your chart plotter, as well as your tri-data units or your multi-data units, so that you can just access all of the information on the boat, the depth, wind speed, all of that right here at the helm station. All your lines are also laid back here, so it's very easy to single hand this vessel. And then looking behind us, you will see that life raft that we spoke about. Now that is typically under that seat, but the owner has had it moved to a more easy to access position. Okay, now making our way inside the vessel, you have a very smooth sliding door back here. This door does have a locking feature, so once you close it, it will stay in position unless you use this latch to open it again. You also have this large opening window back here, so when you have both of those open, you really turn this into a large indoors outdoors living space. It just increases the volume of livable space that you have on this boat. You're going to find on the starboard side your fridge and freezer. They are pull-out drawer units. You've got your modem for the Starlink that is going to come with the vessel. You have your electrical control panel right here. You can see your air conditioning units, your hi-fi, generator controls, VHF. The owner of this boat has also installed a Victron battery monitoring system, which you can link to your phone. And then you also have the controls for the Spectra water maker, and then just your typical AC and DC control panel right there. To the port side of the boat, you're going to see the indoor seating area. You have a fold-out table, so both of these leaves open up, turning this into a better dining room table, or they close into it's more of a coffee table area. This also does lower, and we have the mattress on board that will convert this into an extra berth if you need it. Then as we move forward on the starboard side, you're going to have this L-shaped galley up front here, 3-burner hob, stove down here as well as a good amount of drawer and cupboard space. And then one of the things again that Leopard just does so well, these large squared off windows just letting in tons of natural light. The owner of this boat has outside shades currently covering those windows. He also does have pull down blinds for the side and forward windows, so those just pull down nice and easy and really just keep the sun out or give you privacy, whichever it is you're looking for. Up front we have the single sink with faucet, and then up forward here you're just going to have a drying rack for those dishes separate to the sink. You have storage, 3 storage units under the floorboards that you see here, and then you have your nav station up front. No instrumentation here, but you can link this up to your systems. You can use a laptop or an iPad, anything like that, for your indoors instrumentation. And then why don't we start off having a look at the guest side first, and then we'll make our way over to the owner's side from there. So the guest side, we're heading down to the port hull of the vessel. As you make your way down, you will see the single shared shower and head. So this is a 3-cabin, 2-head vessel. Now in the aft guest cabin, you'll see we have what is around a queen-size berth. As with most boats, berths are more sort of custom size, so they're not exact. You're around a queen here. Looking inboard, you're going to have the TV on a swivel mount. There's your TV that swivels around. You have cupboard space outboard, and then service area inboard. And once again, this room, as with all the rooms on this vessel, are air conditioned. Now making our way up to the forward guest cabin, you're going to find your forward berth as well as access to your port bow locker. That bow locker does not have access from the outside, so you have to access it from inside here. You're looking at a berth. This berth is a little closer to a double, probably somewhere between a double and a queen. You have drawer space for storage underneath the berth. They're fairly large drawers. You also once again have some closet space on the outboard side here. Over in the owner's cabin now, or the owner's hull, which is on the starboard side of this boat. Looking aft, you're going to see the, again, almost roughly queen-sized berth we have back here. Plenty of hatches and windows in the hulls of this boat as well, letting in a lot of that natural light, which is an awesome thing to have on your boat. And they all come with blinds if you want to close that off. As we make our way along the owner's hull here, you're going to see this little vanity table along with your plenty of drawer and cupboard space. You will find the owner's bathroom back here. You're going to find the head located right there, and then inboard nice sized sink, faucets, and then a great sized shower up front. And then all the way up front here, you're going to find access to your bow locker on the starboard side. Unlike the port side, you have the door here, so that keeps it isolated from the shower. But once again, access to that is from inside the boat, not outside. Once again, this is Terry Grimbeek with Just Catamarans, and it has been my pleasure today to show you around the 2018 Leopard 40 called Enterprise. For any extra information on this boat, please feel free to have a look at our listing page or reach out to me, and I'd be happy to answer any of those questions.